Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing another news update video. Mobile Fidelity has announced ELO's Eldorado on Supervinyl. And also, manufacturers, they just keep pushing back new arrivals. And that's the first thing I'm going to talk to you about. Charles Mingus, the two new Verve titles that were scheduled to come out right around now, Mingus, and Black Saint and the Sinner Lady, have been pushed back to the end of October. You know, it's getting pretty crazy with the pushbacks. It used to be, once in a blue moon, something from a major manufacturer would get pushed back. You know, a company like Universal, the biggest music conglomerate in the world, things didn't get pushed back at the frequency they're being pushed back now. But with the current state of affairs, production issues, material issues, trucking issues, you name it, issues, things are getting pushed back. You know, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month, I told you guys about the Bill Evans 64 and 65 from that same series was getting pushed back. Bill Evans 65, I think it was, got pushed back until 2022. It originally was supposed to come out Christmas of 2020. So we're talking significant pushbacks at this point. You know, the Tedeschi Trucks band was originally supposed to come out on black vinyl and indie exclusive blue vinyl. The black vinyl came out, the blue never came out. It got pushed back. Then the label just decided to release it, but they don't even have the full allotment. They've only got a small fraction of what they're supposed to be getting. So they just didn't want to keep pushing it back. So they decided, let's send what we got in a couple months. When we get the rest, we'll send it out. So there's another email nightmare coming my way. People already can't fathom, why is this not out? I've seen it at my store, and I'm constantly emailing people, well, you saw the black vinyl, you ordered the blue, I don't have the blue vinyl, only the black. Oh, I'm sorry, well, can I get the black? No, the black vinyl already sold out. You can see where I'm going with this. It's crazy at this point. So, you know, that's the Universal Verve series. The Tone Poets are the same thing. The Blue Note Classics are the same thing. They'll announce a Blue Note Classic as a pair coming July 2021. Neither title comes July. Maybe one title comes August, September, and then the other title gets pushed back completely. I think what they're doing at this point, they're just reallocating their assets. Rather than two titles on the press, they're saving it for one, pushing the one back a little bit, pushing the second title back a bunch. I mean, it's just, that's what it is. You know, UHQR, the Miles Davis kind of blue, a very small percentage of the 25,000 that are going to be allotted for that series and probably have gotten close to selling out have actually been manufactured. I'm guessing we've got production delays in that as well. I get emailed about that all the time. But that is, guys, the very, very new normal. Do not, you know, I used to get emails, oh, this was a birthday present. I'm very, very disappointed. I missed this, you know, this particular gift because I bought this as a present. That is, don't think like that anymore, guys. You're going to have to get used to the mentality. If you want this stuff, if you want tone po, if you want high quality analog pressings, if you want whatever, at this point, you're going to have to wait. There's just nothing we can do. The manufacturers really need to, the labels, not the manufacturers, the labels really need to go ahead and open up a pressing plant. They need to take charge of the situation. Stop relying on the very few pressing plants in the world. They need to take charge. They need to get production up to where it needs to be. Because I'm really truly wondering how much vinyl sales have been snuffed by it. You know, it's been slow the last couple of months at the store, but I don't think it's been slow because people don't want vinyl. I think it's slow because nothing new is coming out, because things are constantly pushed back. It is one delay after another delay after another delay. So yeah, the big announcement for this week, Mobile Fidelity's Electrolyte Orchestra Supervinyl. So the Supervinyl is the fourth series that Mobile Fidelity does. Most of you know they do the Mobile Fidelity one-steps. They do the silver label stuff, which is titles that are not sourced from the original analog master tape. That's their cheapest introductory item. And then they do the standard 33 and 45 RPM stuff, all on 180 gram vinyl, pressed and plated at RTI. Been around, you know, through the inception of the modern Mobile Fidelity. So The fourth series is the Supervinyl non-one-step title. So the one-step is a different manufacturing process altogether, where they use the original lacquer to manufacture the stamper. The Supervinyl is essentially the same vinyl compound, but a standard traditional mother-father stamper manufacturing process. But the Supervinyl is hands down the quietest vinyl money can buy in 2021. There is no quieter vinyl compound out there. There just isn't. It's on par with the original Supervinyl, developed by JVC and used extensively by Mobile Fidelity in the 80s. The quietest vinyl probably ever made. This is really on par with that. I mean, this stuff is absolutely unbelievable. I wish everything was made on Supervinyl. Maybe we'll come to a point in time in the future where technology improves, cost comes down, and everything is on Supervinyl. But right now, that is not the case. It's expensive to manufacture. It's hard to manufacture. It's time consuming. There's apparently more rejects. There's more defective pieces coming off the plant on Supervinyl. So right now, it's exclusively used for really high-end pressings. You know, other labels use it, not just Mobile Fidelity. Impacts uses it. Kraft is using it on their one-steps. Mobile Fidelity is using it. It's actually, the technical name is VR900. That's the official name for the vinyl compound. But hands down, the best formulation of vinyl currently available today. So that is the fourth series. So if you remember kind of a little brief history on the Supervinyl, it originally was dropped on us maybe 6 to 8 months ago. Just one day out of the blue on MoFi's website was Elvis Costello and Burt Baccarat, limited to 2,000, available on Supervinyl for $49.99 as a single disc record. Now, at the time, that was a $250 to $300 record. It was expensive. So the ability to get that as a reissue, essentially, but on Supervinyl for $40.99 was just a no-brainer. Of course you're going to do that. Now, it uses the same plates as the original version of that record did, but just pressed on Supervinyl. But that took a little while to sell out. Maybe it was like 2 to 4 weeks. It wasn't instantaneous. But a couple days later, they announced Bob Dylan's Desire, and I think it was maybe like on a Sunday night, and within an hour, it was sold out. Now, that was $74.99. Only 1,000 of those things were made. That thing sold out and went immediately to $200 to $300, and I don't think it's ever retraced in price from there since. But again, it was a $200 title, so for $75, you're getting a better, quieter sounding copy for less money. It's a no-brainer. Now this is a little bit different. There's a few changes. Well, first of all, the number one change is the price has gone up. The Elvis Costello was $49.99. This is $59.99. I'm kind of, I anticipated prices going up. I'm not worried about that. Everything's going up. I talked to you guys about that in the video yesterday. Prices are going up all the time. I assume all Mobile Fidelity, all Analog Productions, everybody's stuff is going up. The audiophile labels will soon follow suit. I mean, it's just a matter of time. But the biggest change, it's numbered, but it's not limited. Baccarat was 2,000 titles. Bob Dylan was 1,000 titles. This is an open-ended run. Numbered, but probably a time period window as opposed to X amount, and that is it. And because of that, it is going to be made more widely available to record stores and other people that carry the Mobile Fidelity titles. So, good news for music fans. Not good news for flippers, but good news if you're a music fan, you just want to own killer sounding vinyl, and you want to not have to, be online in all hours of the day and night, hitting refresh on a website for the minute it comes alive. You can get the record, you got a minute, and you're done. If you're not a fan of that, which I don't know anybody that is, maybe the flippers, because they're getting paid to do it. They make money off of those scenarios. But traditional music fans, if you don't want to go through all that and you just want to hear great music, this is going to be a much better way for them to do it. I've got it available right now for pre-order. It's on the website. It comes out, according to their website, the December 21st. Now, originally I heard it was spring, but I'm hearing conflicting dates. But according to the Mobile Fidelity website, it is 12/21, 21. Hopefully that is the accurate date. Better than the spring of 2022. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it in a nutshell. I love the idea of the Supervinyl series. They've announced the David Crosby title as well. We know that's been announced in the past. This kind of was sprung on us because this originally was going to be a one-step title. In 2019, they announced this as a one-step title. It kind of went away. We never heard anything else about it. And then all of a sudden, lo and behold, it's on their website as a Supervinyl title. So kind of cool. I hope they ratchet up the Supervinyl titles. In all honesty, I hope they can go back to some of the old MoFi titles and do them as Supervinyl titles. Some of the old MoFi titles that aren't that old have gotten obnoxiously expensive. Miles Davis's Bitches Brew, $300-400. How about Billy Joel's Greatest Hits? That's like $500 now. They only did 3,000 of them. $500 that record goes for. And it's a Greatest Hits album. I mean, if they did that today on Supervinyl, they could sell 10, 20,000 of them. I mean, that's just a home run of an album. So, yeah, I mean, cool times for vinyl audiophiles and just casual lovers of good sounding music. Don't forget, guys, check out our website at www.theingroove.com. Until next time.